Hello and welcome to Tea Time, where we bring you the biggest stories from around the world of entertainment. However, on this afternoon's episode, we have a studio guest, and you know how interesting it gets when we have a studio guest. But before we tell you who that is, we'll quickly do the regular intros. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I'm here with the remarkable Elsie Godwin and the agreeable Ife Oshunkeye. Hi guys.
What's that?
What's new this afternoon?
It's been alleged that a Bowen student impregnated the VC's wife.
Oh my goodness.
400 level.
Bowen student. Alleged though, so I don't know how true that is, but that one is loud. Loud gone.
He did well.
He did well.
He's the son of his father.
And Elsie?
Nah. I've just been headed under doing a whole lot. So what is going on online now is... But I can see a lot of events are trending. Like this December is packed with events and...
That sounds very exciting.
I can't wait.
Which one are you looking forward to the most?
The experience.
The experience, Alibaba, which one?
And why are you looking
One
at me
Jehovah,
like that?
experience.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're going to
Seriously,
experience
the experience has been taking place for like 8 years. Have you
you
gone
been
to
to anyone?
anyone?
Yes, I have.
How
What
many?
year? What year
How
did you
many?
go? I don't believe you, Ife. You
How
don't lie
many?
to
Don't lie. How many?
What you guys mean? I'm
This is going to be your
religious
first
You don't have
experience.
to be
right?
religious to go. A lot of people don't go
now. That
because
didn't
they're
come out
religious.
right. This is going to be your first experience, right?
Ooh,
No,
Okay.
It's not my first time, darling.
All right. So I'm looking forward to Asha's event.
Okay.
I'm also looking forward to, I'm going to look forward to Small Doctor's event because I want to see what he would come up with, something
Well, all of a
different.
sudden, you've gone off him.
We hope he'll be free enough to, it's just December 9th, it's closed, so.
Yeah.
And of course, Burna Boy, I heard he has sold out already.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
something. So the
26.
events are just trending, people on different camp, bragging about their sellouts. It's going to be a fun December.
I saw an interesting story online regarding a boy that earns $22 million a year.
And he's 8 years old, right?
8 years old. You saw that story as well.
What
I thought
does
that
he
was
do?
interesting.
What does he do?
YouTube earner.
Oh,
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh my goodness, I need to take my vlogging life serious.
Don't come and say your market here, madam.
I need to take my vlog serious. You can visit
And
my
then
vlog. Just
he
Elsie
apparently,
Godwin.
all
Is
he
that
does is
simple?
review toys completely, and that's it. And you get 22 million for doing that.
It's from your
That's
views,
just
and then the
ridiculous.
ads that run in your views.
But he
Yeah.
must be doing a good job apart from, the views.
Yeah, and
Reviewing
he's-
them properly.
Yeah, definitely.
So what
Definitely.
say you? You being a blogger?
I'm an upcoming vlogger. Vlogger. But yes, I'm a blogger. But for vlogging,
So what are
I
you doing?
admit that I'm a learner.
Regarding blogging and vlogging and all them
and
stuff.
making money on
Seriously,
YouTube.
like that's my cup of tea. No, this is my cup of tea, right?
$22 million is your cup of tea.
And trust me,
It is everybody's cup of tea.
All right, you know what, guys? I think it's time we brought to you who our studio guest is. But before we do, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll introduce our studio guest. We'll be right back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I probably haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. And before the break, we were going to tell you who our studio guest is. It's not that time where we tell you exactly who we have with us here today. She's a Nigerian actress, a writer, a model, an entrepreneur who hails all the way from Imo State. She has featured in some of Nollywood's best movies, and with a career that spans across a decade. Prior to her appearance on screen, she left her job in the telecom sector to pursue her passion for acting. In this exclusive interview, and she'll be opening up and telling us about her journey, her hurdles, and of course, her current projects. With over 18,000 followers on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the gentle, genuine, and joyful Genny Uzoma.
You? Wow, thank you. You really did your assignment. Oh my God, I was like, where did you get all of this? Good one, good one.
He's known for that.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
Okay, so how did you go from, you know, Jennifer to Jenny?
Oh,
Let's
wow.
start from there.
Okay, my name is Jennifer. That's the name my mom gave me. But you know, I think it was back then when I was trying to open a Facebook page and there were like lots of Jennifers. And I already had one Jennifer Uzoma, you know, so it was just something I wanted to do to distinguish myself. I just felt like, there are lots of Jennifers everywhere. So I just really wanted to
Stand out.
to be unique.
Okay.
Exactly. So I now started, you know, spelling it with a G. And then it stuck. It just stuck. Honestly, I wanted to go back to Jennifer, but I just felt like it stuck. And now I don't think I'll be able to. But my name is actually Jennifer.
Okay.
Yes.
Before my co-anchors get a chance to ask you their questions, let me just quickly ask, because we met you at Afrif.
Yes.
And you had this lovely white dress on.
Oh.
You know, and I don't know, I wanted you to tell us a little bit about that. Who was your inspiration? Who was your designer?
Oh,
and
okay.
You were really, really quite happy that day as well. So tell us about Afrif and the dress that you
Oh
wore.
my God, I had so much fun at Afrif. I didn't exactly get to be there for the whole 7 days because I was filming in Asaba. But for the 4 days I was there, I had fun. I attended about 3 workshops. And I got to saw a couple of movies, so I mean, I had fun. It was a great experience. And then down to the dress, I have a tailor. I call her a tailor because, I mean, she's a tailor. She's really down to earth. She makes my clothes. She made this one I'm wearing right now. Her name is Elizabeth, and she's really, really good. I just wanted to look like an angel, and I told her, this is what I want. I want white. And then she made it in less than
24 hours?
No, not less than 24 hours. Like
less than 36
3
hours?
days,
Okay,
she made
alright,
it, yeah. And then I got to wear it for Africa.
And
Yeah.
you killed
And the thing is,
Yes.
I can't get to wear it again. That's the
That's
thing.
the
With,
life
I'm
of an
telling you, it's so crazy. I mean, it's mine. It's not that I'm trying to be like a big girl or a diva, but
No,
I just can't wear it to
Yes,
another occasion.
exactly,
You know.
Yeah.
So I might probably have to do a giveaway,
Okay.
and then give it to someone, one of my
I'm glad
fans.
you
But
say
that
that.
bothers me. Is it that you're scared that the fans would say something like,
No.
oh, she's repeating?
It's just the
not even
unwritten
that. It's
rule
not
of
even
being a
that. It's just
celebrity.
unofficial. Not like I can, but I wouldn't want to.
Exactly.
I just wouldn't want to
So
wear it.
Would you
If
say
anyone knows
fame
more,
affects your day-to-day life? Like you can't do stuff you would do
Under normal circumstances.
You know what? First of all, I wouldn't exactly call myself a celebrity yet. I know it might sound like I'm belittling myself, but I see myself as the girl next door. So, but really, in this industry, there are some things that even if ordinarily you wouldn't want to do them, you might just be forced.
You get invited
do
to
them.
Afri if you're on
Yes.
the TV screens and you say you're not
Yes.
a celebrity.
Yes, I feel like I still have a very, very long way to go.
Okay, you feel you're not celebrated.
I mean, I might be celebrated. I think people
celebrating
people
you right
recognize.
now.
Yes,
so
thank
if you have
you.
to put
I
yourself
appreciate.
in a category A-list, B-list, or C-list, which would it
Or
be?
Z list.
You probably say I'm trying to sound modest, but
Modest.
I don't think I would class myself. I'm still trying to carve a niche for myself. I'm still trying to find my shoe in the industry, and I thank God for the little or for the ones that I've done so far. But I never win AMVCA now. Come on.
So until then, before you
Yeah, I have won one though, Bon Awards, and I've been nominated for quite a couple of awards, but I still feel like I have a very long way to go. So.
Okay, so
Yes.
how has it been getting into the industry? Because I have the case of sex for roles.
Yes.
So have
Yes.
you had a personal experience that you'd like to share?
You know what? If I have had, it has been subtle. Like it hasn't really been overblown, like a producer giving me a script and telling me, Jenny, you have to have sex with me or you don't. I mean, they caught me, they try to woo me, they try to date me. I'm not ugly, even the ugly ones in the industry, but it has been subtle, I would say.
Okay, so
yes.
off the back of that, you said in an interview recently that if you were sexually
Oh
harassed,
my God.
you wouldn't speak up.
The
Why
internet never forgets.
Never.
Listen, women are known as the weakest sex, and
And do you believe that?
they are
Elsie
known.
doesn't believe
No,
so.
no, I don't
Are you a
believe that.
feminist?
not a full-blown feminist, but I believe
Well, you're coming up.
I believe
Feminist.
I believe in equal rights for
Okay.
women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house. So we need to draw our limits somewhere.
So you've got you're in the fine balance between
Yes.
the extreme. And
Yes, I'm not an extremist. I'm not. I know where I come from. I know my roots. So now back to your question. Remember all those women, Harvey, the Hollywood story?
Me Too movement.
Yeah. All those women that came out, they didn't come out like immediately. Some came out after about 20 years, 10 years to tell their stories because they were scared, I think, of being blacklisted. It exists. I'm telling you, if you come out now and be like, oh, this director harassed me, many of the females in the industry would even be like, are you the only one that was harassed? Do you get? And they might just blacklist you unofficially without you knowing, and then you stop getting roles. So you have to be very, very diplomatic about this. That was part of the reason why I said I wouldn't exactly come out to say it, except if I'm raped without my consent. You get? So I had my reasons for saying that.
So would you say you're in support of the Me Too movement?
Yes, with caution, you know, with caution, really. You have to care about your career. I think there was another woman, the main woman that carried that thing on her head about Harvey. I don't remember, I think her name is Rose. I'm not sure, Rose McGowan. I'm not sure, really. Right now, I heard she's not getting roles. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You can come out and get all the press, but then what happens afterwards? You care about your career. What if you lose your career in the long run? Look at Monica Lewinsky. Up to you today. Exactly. How many people want invite her to events? How many people want to socialize and associate with her? Nobody. You know? So we have to be
So
really,
you're saying if you're in the industry and you want to grow a career and you face sexual harassment, you have to be diplomatic about how you come
Yes, I'm saying that. And I'm also saying that there are lots of producers in the industry. If someone harasses you, move on to the other person. You just have to be persistent. Just be prayerful. Just keep pushing. There are lots of people in the industry. You don't have to like work with this one person.
Okay, let me ask you on the back of what you've just said now, you know, since we're talking about, you know, women who are coming out in the Nollywood industry or in the Hollywood industry regarding sexual allegations and things like that. Some of them have come out, like you said earlier on, 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years down the line. I'm like, I don't understand it. And I've always been saying to my co-anchors here that, you know, I really don't get it. If at the time you didn't get a chance to say what you had to say, you know, why come out so many years down the line?
Well,
so I want to get your take on...
I think they were really scared, you know, to come out. Because
what I want to know from you is, you know, do you think that is fair in any way, shape or form that you know, you leave it for so long and then out of a sudden you come into a man's world and, you know, try and destroy his whole life?
I think it's when you finally summon up the courage. I mean, look at this guy, Kevin Spacey. They just ruined his career. And then I watched House of Cards, the last one, and people are saying it didn't measure up. They still wanted him. Go to his Instagram, the comment section. You still people wanting him to come back. You know, but I think his career is ruined now. I think it's when you summon up the courage that you now come and talk about it. But to your question, it's not completely fair.
Thank you.
It's not completely fair.
Why would you say it's not completely fair?
Because I mean, just say it in the heat of the moment. Say it and get it over and done with.
Look at it from this angle, right?
Yeah.
20 years ago, what is obtainable now was never obtainable at the point. And I mean, when you've gotten to that point where you know, oh, I can finally get justice for what you have done for me, then if you have the courage, you have the right to come out.
I still agree with you.
My point is that if you've dealt with it 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, why not?
You don't forget.
You know what? It's just like, okay, look at a murder
story.
story now. Someone murders someone back in years back, and then he is in court, and then maybe about 20 years down the line, he's caught. He will still have to pay for his crimes.
Absolutely.
So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying too.
All right.
Yes.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we'll continue in our conversation with Nollywood actress Genny Uzoma. We'll be right back.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed. Shut up, then go beat you.
Now do the other five and they pay.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Next up, a continuation of our conversation with Nollywood actress Genny Uzoma. So let me take you back some time, you know, when you first started.
Right.
I remember reading somewhere that you were like, the first time you got paid was like 500 naira.
Yes.
And at one point in time you had like, is it a 6-year, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, a 6-year hiatus?
Yes, that's
you
right.
Know, so take us back to, you know, like what happened, why you took that length of time away and earning that 500 naira at that time.
Well, you know, I was really excited earning that money. It wasn't for the money. It's always been for the passion. I mean, money is important, but when I started out, I had always been really fascinated with art.
Sorry to come in. The 500 naira at the time, they did have a lot of value at that time, or was it absolutely peanuts?
It was nothing. It was 2005. Yes, I know, but it was nothing. But I was really happy, and I was a teenager, so I mean, it wasn't really about the money. And I was in the university as well. I just really loved literature and arts, and then I used to watch TV and I would see Genevieve and Patience Ozokwa, Bob Manuel, the likes, and I just really wanted to do what they were doing.
Patience was in your first film, wasn't
she? Yes.
So how was meeting her?
She didn't really look at my face. It was a Waka Pass role that I played, you know, so I guess she had other bigger actors.
Okay, this is a very tricky one. Like you said, the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
You better be worried. So, you said you're single. Is that still standing? I want to give you a chance to shoot your shot. So,
she's in a relationship.
I just I'm seeing someone. I just started seeing someone.
So this is a tricky one. Kiss, dates, marry. I killed Bona. Bola Leni Nolowo. Richard Mufedamjo.
I would kiss Bolanle, which I've done before, so it's nothing.
Okay.
Oma.
Yes. I would marry Richard RMD, of course. Okay. And that's it. Can I just wave the other one?
Okay. Wow. So this is a follow-up question to this. In 2016, you're preaching abstinence and celibacy. So you just started seeing someone, so I don't think you can still be an advocate for that, or can you?
What are you saying?
I'm just asking. It's a question.
I'm still being celibate. You probably might not believe me, but I'm still being celibate. Not like I'm not a saint or anything. Yeah. I'm not a virgin. Okay. But I mean, I'd like to really get to know someone better, you know, before before delving into that.
So you can be celibate for like 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks?
Yes, no,
2 weeks? Are you joking?
How long?
I've been celibate for like 7-8 months now, and you're what is 2 weeks?
7,
please.
Okay, 7, okay.
2 weeks.
I would have shocked him if you had said
7 years. Because I was going to come back to another interview I saw when they asked you that, have you had sex with someone on the first date? And you said yes.
Yes, I have done that. I have done that. Yes.
You're very open. Not many people accept or admit.
Like I said, I am not a saint. So I have done that.
Okay, based on one of the things that you said, I wanted to like hone in on some of the things, one of the questions that Ife asked you, because Linda Ikeji was one of the people that was advocating so much for celibacy, and then all of a sudden we just find out she got pregnant.
Listen,
so
she felt
don't pull a
you know what?
No,
hang on, guys. Oh my God, no. Listen, sex is beautiful with the right person.
But you said that as well.
Yes, it is really, really beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So what I'm saying is, I want to get to know this person like very. I'm not. Maybe if I were in my 20s, maybe I would, want to go sow my wild oats. But I've gotten to that stage where I feel like I don't have to jump right into it. Yeah. You get? So I don't
So this person you just started seeing is in the industry?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
No, I don't date entertainers. I've said this more than 1,000 times. I don't date them because this industry is crazy. You know, you can't have my crazy and I have your crazy and then we'll start dating. No, I need someone to keep me grounded. You know, someone I would go home to and cuddle up to, and someone in maybe corporate world or business.
So he's in corporate world.
Goodness.
Do you think someone in corporate world would understand your schedule and what you have to go through?
This one is really, really understanding. And
He's very understanding.
He understands the business.
Yes.
All the late nights, you know, like the award nights.
Not just late nights. Sometimes we just go, you know, to another state to go film.
On set and stuff. The travel.
And he trusts you.
He's well, the thing is, he's not even... I can't believe I'm discussing.
Yeah, go on. You were about to say he's not even...
He's not here. He's in Dallas. He's not.
So it's a long-distance relationship.
Okay, can we just move on?
Maybe that's why the celebration thing is working,
It's okay, that's why.
Oh, no, that's not it. Goodness.
So if he was here, you think you will stay 7-8 months?
I already said gosh, I'm stuttering now. I like getting to know someone really well. Yes. And I've also said I've had sex on the first date, but that was
then.
Yes, in my past. This is me now, the present Jenny. So you know.
Okay. I can't help but talk about Husbands of Lagos, Omar.
These guys.
Yes.
You have me in a corner here.
Omar played the role of an obsessed lady.
Yeah.
Who was in love with a man that was in love with her cousin, and she was helping this guy financially. You played that role so well, like it's happened to you.
No.
Have you ever experienced that?
No, I haven't. I'm not. Come on, no.
So you've never played a
I'm
guy
a very sharp girl. No, I believe right now. I believe in 50-50 though. You know, but I don't think I've ever been a mugu down to the part that I'll take care of a guy, and then he goes, no, men has come.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
She was looking at you when she said it, bro.
Oh my goodness!
But they are the good eggs. They are the good eggs. You can't be with them. You can't be without them. That it is what it is. You need a man. You need a man in your life. Are you one of the good ones?
Of course I am.
Are you sure?
Does he look like one?
No, you don't look like one. He looks like one. He looks like a good. He looks like a gentleman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You have heard it, fair. He's never gonna forget.
I take it back, darling.
Watch out for the next question. It's gonna hurt deep.
Please go easy on me, goodness. Please,
let's talk about your job. What are you working on?
We're running out of time, actually.
I'm having so much fun.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, what are you working on?
I have a project.
In one sentence.
Just, you know, I'm a screen actor for now. Okay. I'm looking to produce, but for now, I'm just asking for other people. So please, we need more roles.
Your next film, and then we're out.
I have one next week. It's an Igbo project. I'm really excited. I've started doing the indigenous. And I have a couple of other projects in store. So please
What's it called?
It has a working title. It doesn't have a name.
As of yet.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, and that's precisely where we wrap up this afternoon. We're back tomorrow with brand new episodes of the program. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors Ife and Elsie, the entire production team, and of course our guest on the program, actress Genny Uzoma. I'm Tokumbo Tai saying thanks for watching, and from all of us here, have yourself a lovely evening.